have the new denture adhesive, Dentach Gold here, but let's talk about this. When I saw this come on the market, I contacted this company and I said, hey, what is happening here? Because I did videos on this when I started a couple years ago, because this was really good. This is an olive oil based adhesive, Leavittsburgh Gold. Everybody loved this, but it was hard to get. So I contacted them and they said, hey, well, right now we are selling on the US market with this Dentach Gold. Leavittsburgh Gold is now Dentach Gold on the US market. If you liked Leavittsburgh Gold back when I did these videos, and I know a lot of you really liked this, it is now being sold as Dentach Gold on the US market. So let's talk about this and this, and are they the same? My moderator sent me this when she saw this come on the market. She said, I'm going to buy this and send it to you. She did send me this when I did contact Leavittsburgh Gold. Bonify, they got a hold of Dentach, and together they are sending me a package that hasn't come yet. So we're going to do a review with this Dentach that Terry Waite, my moderator, sent me. So what exactly is this? Because this is a denture adhesive, but it is made out of olive oil, and you're going to think olive oil, that's crazy. This is a more natural denture adhesive, and I will tell you this is a good denture adhesive if used correctly. There's some tweaks that you might have to do when you use this denture adhesive. That is normal, but this is a good denture adhesive. I've used this denture adhesive. This one, I have been using it. So let's go over the ingredients in this before we go over the actual adhesive. Of course, there's olive oil in here. There's also cellulose gum in here, and that is the thickening agent that's going to help it stick to your gums. Okay, I'm going to read this one. There's calcium, sodium, PVMA, copolymer. It's a synthetic agent that's also found in hairspray. It helps all the ingredients stay together. It's sticky. That is in here also. There's hydrogenated soybean oil in here. There is like a castor oil thickener in here also. There is silica in here, a thickener. Do your own research on the silica. There's menthol in here, that is peppermint. There's lecithin in here to improve the shelf life of the ingredient. There's citrus lemon peel oil, which kind of gives it a nice flavor. So this guarantees a hold on acrylic-based dentures only. And it's saying it may take a few weeks to get used to the taste of the olive oil. The taste isn't bad. The taste is quite enjoyable, if you ask me, and that is just my opinion. It's saying it's 24-hour hold on the upper denture if you have a good fitting denture. On the lower denture, they're claiming not so much of a hold because that's where your saliva accumulates, and this is an olive oil based adhesive. I don't have a problem with this hold. I did use this yesterday. I have a really well fitting Denture Box denture, and I don't have a problem with this. If you have a poor fitting denture that's all over the place, and you have to use a ton of adhesive to keep your denture in, this might not be for you. All right, so need the tube when you get this, because there's oil in here and you're mixing the oil around. So anytime you want to use it, you're going to need the tube. So when you get this out, it's going to feel weird, and you're going to think, oh my gosh, there's no stick to that. What the heck did they sell me? Oh no, there's stick to this. There's hold to this. Let me put it in my denture. An oil-based adhesive normally is activated by water. There are what is known in the denture adhesive world as dry adhesives. That is like your Fix-A-Dent Pures and your Secure and things like that. And there's a wet adhesive, like an oil adhesive, like this. This is a wet adhesive, an oil-based adhesive. Dr. B is an oil-based adhesive also. I'm gonna put this, that would have been bad. I'm gonna put this only a little bit in my denture. Look at, just that. I'm just putting that in my denture. And then I'm gonna take this nail tool here, silicone nail tool, and we're going to spread this around, and this might even be too much, but when you get this adhesive, the key is to play with it. Just play with it and see how much is too much for you. Don't give up on it. Oops, I'm dropped out. I am holding it in the air. Don't give up on it. Just kind of spread it around. And I might have used too much. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. But spread it around. Do what works for you. Let me clean that tool off here because it is kind of gooey. But they're your dentures. It's your rules. And just because I use a certain amount of adhesive doesn't mean that you're going to use this much. My denture fits really good. Do what works for you. I'm just going to line it in there. And then I don't have a spritz bottle. I did at one point and I don't know where it went. I don't know. But look how much is in there. I might have too much in this corner. There's barely any adhesive in here. Because if you put too much adhesive in here, you're going to find out you're going to have oil all in your mouth and it's going to be gross. You're going to think, I hate this stuff. This is gross. This is the worst stuff ever. No, it's not. Wash your mouth out or just live with it that day and try again. All right, I'm going to just wet these because I don't have a spritz bottle. But we're going to wet them because they're activated by water. Put them in, just right down. Alright, so I know that I'm good to go today. I might have put too much water in them. Get a spritz bottle and just spritz water in there. But I know these are going to hold. I know these are going to hold because I already used this. And I know that I really like this. And this, pretty much, is this. So if you liked this, when I brought this to my channel years ago, you're going to like this. In fact, I had somebody contact me recently asking me, do they still sell a Leavittsburgh? Well, they took it off Amazon and brought it back as Dentach Gold. I do have an affiliate link through Amazon. I am not a Dentach affiliate. I am an Amazon affiliate. So I'm going to leave my link. I have a link tree also. If you're on another platform, you know where to find that. I'll put it in my link tree on my Amazon store. So how do you remove this? Because when I got up today, I had this, I just took it out of my mouth. So when you take your denture out of your mouth at night, you can try to brush it and get it out of there all you want. If you want to do that, have at it. I don't do that. I will take my denture out of my mouth, and I'm not going to fight with the adhesive that's on my denture. I'm just not going to do it. It's easier. Throw it in your denture cup. They do sell a denture cleaner. We'll go over that in another video. I have it here. My moderator sent me that also. Throw it in your denture cup with a cleaning tablet or just water. Just water. Throw it in there. In the morning, I got up and it was kind of like gel. There was like a gel surface that this denture adhesive turned into. I got my Dawn dish soap. Dawn dish soap. Got my Dawn dish soap. This is olive oil, and I got it off my denture. It's so easy. Getting this off your denture is really easy. This is how you get it out of your mouth. This is a dry microfiber cloth. I've got lots of these, and if you have adhesive stuck in your mouth, this is all you have to do is, or rinse with warm water. It is an olive oil based adhesive. So this is the more natural adhesive. I'll leave it linked. It is in my Amazon store. They're selling it on the Amazon now. I'll make a few more videos about this. This is really good. It's good. You have to work with it, learn how to use it, give it a try. There you go. Dentach Gold. I really like this. I really like this. It's the same as this. Give it a try.